Hello, my name is Javier and I'm going to talk about what's NLP. NLP, it's all about bringing about changes in perception, responsible communication, and developing choices of responses or communications in a given situation. So NLP works on the principle that everyone has all the resources they need to make positive changes in their own lives. And I'm going to talk about my two personal goals. And the first one is that I really want to read more books, and especially in this quarantine, because I think it's a really good way to keep your brain like occupied and be more informed about the things that you want to know. And the second thing, or my second goal that I want to achieve this quarantine, is that I want to try do my homework in time, like not to procrastinate it, because I really think it's something that really takes me a lot of times when I try to do it like the day before. So basically that's are my two goals in this quarantine. Okay, I'm gonna explain my progressions with this new habit of reading books, and I want to let you know that I bought this book the last year. It's called Nunca Pares, but in English it's called Shoe Dog. And basically I start with this new reading the last year, but I never ended. So with this new goal, I think like it's gonna be a really good idea to keep the reading, and I really like it. I have like 100 pages left, and it's really good. So I think that's my first like progression with this new habit of reading. Okay, and I'm gonna explain my second personal goal, and this is read more articles and try to read more magazines or newspaper. And I do it with this application, and it's called the New York Times, and it's basically an app where you can find a lot of articles about what's happening in the world, or US information, or even like Mexico information. And I know I'm not living in the US, but I think it's really important to know what's happening in the world, or like in the most important country in the world. So that's why I'm reading that article or using that like New York. Okay, so now I'm gonna explain what were my principal like problems trying to incorporate these new habits in my daily basis. And basically the most important one was that there are some days that I don't really want to read any books or newspaper or magazines or articles. So that were the days that I really don't read like anything, and I think that's my biggest problem in trying to incorporate these new habits in my daily basis. Now I want to explain my final conclusions about this project. Okay, in my personal opinion, I think it's really helpful in my case, because I try to incorporate this new habit in my daily basis, and something like I really something really helpful for me, and in my case, in my personal case. So I think that's something really cool, and you can try. Okay, so my final conclusion about this project is that I really think it's a super helpful way to start new habits, or good ones at least, and I really recommend it for the people that want to do it or try to incorporate new habits, but they don't know how or what type of habits they can incorporate to his like daily basis. So in my opinion, these were my personal goals that I'm trying to share with all the people that are like trying to do it like the same way that I do.